Hello students, I am S B Mishra going to start the Trigonometry chapter 2 for class 11 from R.S. Agrawal book exercise 2a. The problems have been taken. If sec theta is equal to minus 13 by 12, pi by 2 is smaller than theta is smaller than pi, the meaning is 90 is smaller than theta is smaller than 180, or theta lies in second quadrant, or theta belongs to pi by 2 to pi, or theta belongs to pi by 2 to pi. All are the same thing. Now just see sec theta, copy from here, minus 13 by 12. This is h by b. So in second quadrant, do a triangle in second quadrant. Hypotenuse by base. So write 13 by 12 and find the perpendicular by Pythagoras theorem. This comes 5. Note it carefully that side of triangle is never negative. The sides of triangle are in between the two axes edge. The sign of equality is not taken. This is simply less than. So in between the axis edge, the triangle, the side of triangle are always positive, never negative. Now just see how to find other trigonometric ratio as in class 10, sin theta, cos theta, tan theta. You know all students sign positive, so sign is positive, other are negative. After that write the value sin p by h, cos b by h, tan p by b. So these are the answers. Just reverse cosec, plus remain plus, minus remain minus, minus remain minus, and this 5 by 13 becomes 13 by 5, 12 by 13 becomes 13 by 12, 5 by 12 becomes 12 by 5. You know, this is the reverse. Next, the similar problem 2 number. If sin theta is equal to minus 4 by 5, pi less than theta less than 3 pi by 2, it means pi is 180 degree less than theta, 3 pi by 2 is 270 degree. Now this is the third quadrant where the triangle is going to be constructed. Now sin theta is minus 4 by 5, so side of triangle is always positive. So p by h, 4 by 5, 4 by 5, get b by Pythagoras 3. After that follow the sign scheme. In this quadrant tan is positive, so tan is positive, other are negative. Write the value sin this 4 by 5, cos 3 by 5, tan this by this, and the reverse of this, reciprocal of this, you can write yourself. Now number 3, evaluate, change it to degree first. You are highly habituated of doing the work in degree, and after that put the value as in class 10 and simplify to get the answer. Next, now find the value of this. The pi system is going to be converted to degree. Pi cancel, 60 times 60 into 25, 1500. More than 360, divide by 360, remainder is the new angle. So take this remainder as the new angle, sin 60. Sin 60 you know. Next, 10 minus 16 pi by 3. Minus is taken outside in case of tan. Remove pi, it comes 960. Divide 960 by 360. The remainder is the new angle, 240. Now 240 lies in third quadrant where tan is positive. So positive. This negative is already outside. The 3 box, tan is negative, tan is positive in third quadrant. Tan remain tan. 240 deviated from 180 becomes 60, so minus root 3 answer. Next, minus is taken outside in case of cosec, so minus cosec 1110 divided by 360, remainder is 30. So this is 30. The effective angle will be remainder in all the cases, 60, 240 and 30. After that convert it to sine and put the value of sine 30 to get the answer. Next, sin x is equal to this, pi less than x less than 3 pi by 2. So this is third quadrant again. Do a triangle in the third quadrant, write p by h. Side of triangle is always positive, so write p by h, positive. Now find b. B is equal to this square minus this square is 1. After that you have to find the value of cos x and tan x only. Only cos x, tan x. Cos x is in this quadrant cos is negative and tan is positive. So cos is negative and tan is positive. After that, class 10 method, cos is base by hypotenuse, tan is perpendicular by base, Now next, if sec theta is equal to root 2, theta lies in fourth quadrant, do a triangle in fourth quadrant, and sec theta is equal to root 2 by 1. This is hypotenuse by base. Hypotenuse root 2, base is 1, find perpendicular. Now write sin theta, cos theta, tan theta. In fourth quadrant, cos is positive, so this cos is positive and other are negative. After that, use the method of class 10. Sin is equal to p by h, cos is equal to p by h, tan is equal to p by b. So this formula already discussed among you earlier. Now the new formula is these two formula new: sin a plus b into sin a minus b, a plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square. In case of sin, both are sin, but in case of cos, the first one is cos, last one is sin. Remember this. This is correct, not error. Now the two formula, cot formula. Sometimes cot formula is also used, but generally these formula are active, and this is the hardly at one or two places the cot formula are being used. Now evaluate sin 120 and cos 120. You are knowing many method. 3 box method. Cos, sin is positive, cos is negative in second quadrant. So we have written plus and minus as per quadrant sign scheme. Sin remains sin. 120 deviated by 60, 150 deviated by 30, so the two values are ready. Or you can write sin 60 plus 60, sin A into cos B, cos A into sin B. You know the values of 60, simplify it to get the answer. Or you can break 60 plus 60 in place of 90 plus 30, as you like. 90 plus 30, the value, the breaking value should be known values to you. You know 60 60, you know 90 30. You never select 70 and 50. 70 50 makes 120. No, never, because you are not knowing the value of 70 and 50. So 90 plus 30 are known to you. Sin 90, cos 30, cos 90, sin 30. Put the value, simplify to get the answer. 180 minus 60 is also called 120. So break this, sin 180 0, cos 180 minus 1, simplify, get the same answer. Cos 150, 180 minus 30, then break by cos A into cos B minus sin A into sin B. Write the value of cos 180 minus 1, cos 30 root 3 by 2, sin 180 0, sin 30 half. So this is your answer. Next, sin 13 pi by 12. Convert this to degree 195. 195 belongs to this quadrant, third quadrant, where tan is positive. Write positive, tan remains 10. 195 deviated from 180 becomes 15. Now tan 15 you have to find out. Tan 15 is equal to tan 45 minus 30. Use tan formula, tan A minus tan B, 1 plus tan A tan B. Put the value, simplify to get the answer. Next, 6. Sin A into cos B minus cos A into sin B. There is a formula of sin A into cos B minus cos A into sin B, sin A minus B. So sin A into cos B minus cos A into sin B is sin A minus B. So sin 60 root 3 by 2 answer. Next, sin A into cos B minus cos A into sin B. Same formula, but the angles are greater, big angles are there. So let 40 plus theta A, 10 plus theta B. After that, follow the formula. This is your problem. Sin 40 plus theta cos 10 plus theta minus cos 40 plus theta into sin 10 plus theta. So this is sin A minus B. Put the value of A and B and simplify by breaking the bracket. Theta cancelled. So sin 30 half answer. Next, cos theta plus cos 270 plus theta minus sin 270 minus theta plus cos 180 plus theta. Now if you remember the value, the 3 values, you can write the 3 values and simplify to get the answer. If you are not remembering the value, you can go through this rough work. Next, so this is again, you know the value of this, then put directly the value, put the values of all these values directly. If you are not knowing, go through the rough work and then put the value of all these. Sec is being brought to downward. Yes, these are the values. Just know the value or take help from the rough work. Have a good work on this, only then you can learn question number 9. Likewise 10, if you are knowing these values, 9 and 10 both are kept in complicated category. So if you know the value, only then you can. If you know the value of this 3 pi by 2 plus theta, that is 270 plus theta, etc., only then you can find the simplified value of this as 1. So this is 1. Now this sin A into cos B minus cos A into sin is very, very important question. Root 3 by 2. So use the formula and write sin A minus B, simplify it to get sin 4 pi by 12, which is pi by 3. Pi by 3 is 60, 60 is root 3 by 2 answer. Next, sin 5 pi by 12, simplify to get 75, sin 75, 45 plus 30, break it and simplify to get the answer. This is the most important in finite power. P for very important, this is in finite power. This is the most important question of examination point of view. So you can start from RHS, convert it to sine and cos, take LCM, and similarly again take LCM of this, simplify, the denominators are cancelled, so we get LHS proved. Now if you are interested in starting from LHS, then break this LHS and divide the numerator and denominator by cos x cos y. The cancellations are visible here, and after that you are getting RHS. That's all students. Wait for another video. Wait.